Across Scotland, this was a day for assessing the impact of yesterday's extreme weather. Damage to buildings, to the power grid. Thousands this afternoon still without electricity. At the Brooklyn Cafe in South Glasgow, they were back in business this morning. And it's a business that's been running since 1931. No insurance claims, they say, for the last 89 years. One of many records broken by Storm Éowyn.
It was a tough day. We were here hoping for an eventful day, hoping to just do a little bit of DIY while we look after the building. It is 100 years old. We know it's susceptible to storm damage. We never expected anything of that nature.
It was after the predicted peak winds yesterday afternoon that Éowyn did its worst here. A social media plea brought help to shore up the damage, but also attracted plenty of criticism, part of a nationwide debate about who had and who hadn't followed advice to stay home.
A lot of comments kind of go towards the greed factor, but we knew we'd lose money, but that wasn't why we opened. We opened because we're here anyway, and there was a few people in yesterday who really did need us and thanked us for it.
Engineers from Network Rail Scotland have been out through the day attending to more than 400 incidents of damage, obstacles ranging from trees to roofs to garden sheds. At Glasgow's Central Station, tales of journeys interrupted or not even begun.
Well, we were booked to fly down with EasyJet to Birmingham yesterday, and we should have been on the 7 o'clock flight, and they didn't tell us it wasn't leaving until 10 o'clock last night when they kept saying it was going to leave at 10. So we then booked the train, and then when we went on the train app this morning, it says that's now cancelled.
Well, during the storm yesterday, all of ScotRail services across the country were suspended. The message then was that nothing would be running until 12 o'clock at the earliest today. It's just after midday now, and here in Glasgow still no trains are running.
A few hours later came confirmation there'd be no trains south to England until late afternoon tomorrow. For all the disruption in Scotland, it was worse still across the island of Ireland, first to be battered by Éowyn's winds. Earlier today, there were still nearly 500,000 homes and businesses without power in the south, nearly 200,000 in Northern Ireland. Restoring power to the hardest hit areas could take more than a week. Also today, the only person to have been killed by the storm was named. 20-year-old Kasper Dudek died when a tree hit his car in County Donegal.